be able to redirect him in a minute because Williams is fucking fast. Go for it, man. You kind of, yeah, you gotta go in the building, love. Once that bed's down. Oh, she's quick. What have you got? You got bionic legs? No, she's got normal legs. She's even got a toe destroyed. But she's gonna get there real quick. I should be able to, in just a second. I could almost draft you at the moment. Let's just quickly draft you. Bed's down. All right. Can you rescue him? There we go. Yeah, take him up into there. Even Jet would probably be faster, to be fair. But Tade actually has a bit of a chance now. He's still got 19 hours. Got a cut in his leg. He should be fine. And we'll get these couple of beds up in here. I can't put lights in here yet, and I also don't think my electricity is allocated yet. That was something we lost when I went backwards. It's fine. We'll have 2 beds. It's not a pristine room, unfortunately, but it will do. Bring the electricity back down. Get it all connected up in here. I don't have like a vitals monitor or anything like that, but this is a lot closer. There we go. Okay, Tade is now 18 hours. Now, who have I got in the area that could tend? Dodsworth could tend. You're resting. Weeks could also tend, but she's busy. What about you? You got a 5 of medical. I guess it's going to be Dodsworth. Yeah. Let's grab Dodsworth just to do this. I know Franklin's on it, but I don't know where Franklin is on the map. That's a big problem I've got like most of the time is I just don't know where somebody is to do the thing. I also hope that doesn't replace that. I know that these now can replace pre-existing stuff. I'll just check in a moment. I'll check if it's replaced my electrics or not. I also feel like, however I'm sitting, I feel like my microphone is very in my face. And I'm trying to like avoid it, trying to like move away from it, but I'm like, I know I need it to be in a specific spot so I can actually be heard. What is it? Just a regular power conduit. Yeah, no, it did replace it. It's fine, let's put that there. Get rid of that one. So that counts as a room. I will need a floor in here soon. But yeah, for the moment, at least just having a room is better than nothing. I'll get fancy floors in here soon. I need a air conditioner. And I will need a heater in here. We're not going to need a heater just yet. Because this is coming into summer kind of stuff. But Tade should live now, hopefully. It's a bit of a better outcome. God, we've had some like serious choices at the start of the map. Although now that they're resting, they're not as pissed off, which is good. Because that's the concern that I've got with this lot. Yeah, that this is all connected. I would love to get some lights on the outside of my colony at some point in time. It's not been something I've been able to do anywhere yet. But if this place starts looking for metals and shit like that before we bring the rest of the colony over, we might end up having enough supplies for that. Now, I do kind of want to run a thing over there, but most lights and stuff will connect from this distance. So I'm actually kind of saving a little bit on that. I don't know if I've got to put one there. Maybe. All right, Weeks is coming in to tend for herself too. All right, now if we could get... Are these all just wooden beds? They are. Can I get a replication of these made? Now, I did send more, but I'm pretty certain my people destroyed them. You know, Phoenix. Phoenix is running away. Phoenix has got beef with the heater. Where's Farrell? Pre-existing condition. Always found it funny. The saying, life is pre-existing condition. I don't think it's pre-existing. I think it's just one of those things that's like persistent more than anything. I don't know why I can't grab Mark, but okay. Alright, you guys beat up Farrell. Now, Farrell doesn't have much medical, so if he dies from this, it'd be RIP Farrell. Because, yeah, he's got low medical. Oh, there was like one punch. I don't know who hit him, but like they did it right. Okay, go rescue Feral. How's his health? He's fine. He's just got heat stroke. Speaking of temperature-wise... Okay. I turned on the coolers. They're all on. Man, this heat thing must be pretty freaking high. Grab all the coolers. Let's rip them down by another 10. There should be enough to cool down places because everybody's having like a beef with it being too hot, obviously with the heat stroke stuff. And it's the best I can do for fixing them. I've still got a few people here that are pissy about it, probably because they're kind of sleeping in the heat and stuff. I also do kind of need them to rebuild the solar because we actually don't have enough power to power like the vast majority of like my turrets at the moment. Like, some of them are working, but that's because it's nighttime. We have like some battery, or we had some battery. It was flickering there. You can barely see it. Yeah, I have like a tiny smidge of it. Hey, Fuel Buy, how you doing? How's your day? It's going all right. I spent all of like last night and today like failing to sleep properly, and then I did finally sleep. And my partner woke me up like he'd made like dinner and shit. So that was weird and confusing, but nice. And then yeah, I've just been chilling since then. But I realized that I've only got like these 2 streams, Monday and Friday, for the rest of this month. So yeah, that was also a weird realization because I'm like, damn, there's literally tonight and Friday night, and that's it for August. So yeah, RimWorld hasn't been letting me RimWorld very much. I've been dealing with everybody kind of tantruming so far, coming down from the fight and the heat stroke, the heat wave that we've got going at the moment. So I haven't even like compiled the caravan yet. I want to. I don't want to grab anybody that's trying to heal just yet. I want to wait a little bit. I also want to send people that have got like melee weapons if I can, preferably. We also should have now, because I mostly disabled the simple meals. We're down to 900, but we're up to 650 in the packaged survival meals. So I was trying to get them to make pemmican, but realistically they can use the packaged survival meals on the trip. So that will work too. We also have like 1,000 of, what is this meat? Beef. Okay, well I guess all of the cows hit adulthood by the look of that. Where we going? Thighs for Gola. Yeah, no, we're not doing human leather. Stop asking. You're not getting human leather. I love the persistence of that. That is the 3rd quest. I'm not joking. That is the 3rd quest we've received recently where they want human leather. They're not having it. I'm not culling hundreds of people just that some colony nearby can have a little bit of leather. You know, they can use something else. Go peel a different animal. So colony has a bunch of grumpy survivors. Pretty much. There's nothing I can do at the moment for a lot of my people. They're also a little pissed off that a few people, like relatives and stuff, like I didn't realize Natsuki died. That must be an ally. So we also called in our allies and a couple of them died, but we only had 2 of our colonists die. But everybody's friends with Dawn, so everybody's pissed about it. Also, why are you sleeping alone? Who's your partner? No, you don't get to sleep with her. She's got a husband. So that's your problem, Nitro. Find somebody else. I also need to find the partners, the people here, and send them. And there's a couple of people here that were having tantrums because this is perpetually outside. And yeah, once they finish building this wall around them, they can have a roof on this, and this will be classified as a barracks, unfortunately, for a little bit. But most of them should be far enough away that they shouldn't wake each other up. Like, not too many should wake each other up at a time. So disrupted sleep shouldn't be too much of an issue. I just got to get them to finish the pen. And I've lost a bit of this again, by the look of it. I got to fix this up. Hold on, how do I do that again? This... No, it's not that. Hold on. It's not the wire I don't need. Yeah, this thing. I need to... No. I need to copy a section. This. I need, like a line of to the blue. Probably to the blue that works. There we go. Naomi's catatonic. I'll have to go find her in a moment, I guess. That'll be a thing. But yeah, no, everybody's a little cranky. Everybody's a little upset with good reason because there was a battle and stuff. But I mean, you know, if I had the thing that makes them happy, I'd use that. If I had the Psychic Soothe Pulsory thing, I don't think that's where I had that line up to, but I'll line it up from this side. This will fix it up. Yeah, I didn't think so. Yeah, if I had one of those things that make them happier, and like the emanators, I'd have one of those running here. But by the looks of it, they've already destroyed like a whole heap of like the special hospital beds that I sent. So I'm not really surprised by that because they were the most valuable items here. But that doesn't really super help me. We've got turrets already up installed here. Alright, where was that? Of course it did. Okay, tell you what, can I get you to just make sure we get this extinguished? I know you're tending to somebody currently, but hopefully they can last. Do I have anybody else here? Legrand. Look, Franklin's actually a pretty fast firefighter. Okay, if you guys can just put that out. I hate that this is out because we're trying to keep this cold. It is minus 18 and this is something that I'm trying to fix for this. But I need like 2 separate power grids so that they don't blow each other up. I've got that connected around the back. What if this lot were only powering this one? It's probably too much and I don't have batteries for it. But I do have, hold on a second, we can do something with this. Because I'm trying to power that too. What if we got rid of that there? Okay. Just follow me on the logic here. I have a couple of batteries in my storage. What if I threw those down here? They might be outdoors, actually. If I put it on that, that's going to enclose that area. If I put it here, if they go boom, they're going to break the circuit. I'll have to just put a roof down here. But if I put a couple of power thingies, do I have more? Yeah, I've got more. If I grab one more, this one's not in great condition. And I throw a roof over this little spot, which this isn't a great spot for a roof, but maybe that will work. I don't fucking know. We're going to try it. This also looks like it needs a roof. Yeah, there we go. All right, get all this roofed up. Then that will mean that this one will have its own circuit connected to these and battery backup. And then these ones, if I could just cut where they're going, because this one's powering this, that would be powering that and then them. I kind of don't want this one's power here, but I think that, that might be able to reach there. Those aren't even connected. What the shit? Oh. Just put a wire there, just briefly. I know Naomi's catatonic. I'll get to her in a second. I just want to separate the 3 power things so that when it goes boom, it doesn't take out all of them at once. We still have like 2 running air conditioners, hopefully. Okay, where's Naomi? She's already in hospital. We didn't even have to worry about her. She's in hospital and she's about to break, so probably a good thing she's catatonic. She's greedy for impressive bedroom. Colonist died, minor pain, slept in heat. Friend Don died. Everybody fucking knew Don. Hold on. Exotic goods trader. Well, we could do with that. Hello, any good names? Nothing I want to take. I can't see behind there. There's like 3 people there, but there's nobody I want to take. Okay, that's probably a nice thing for once. Who's in the area that can do trading? Nobody close by, I don't think. I also see Sari here. Did I send her home? Because, oh no, that's right. I've got to not send Sari. I got to send Sari via transport pod because she's wearing silver plate armor. Yeah, that's why. That's why I remember her. All right. Well, who else is in the area? Who else is doing what in the area specifically? Most of my like best traders I've already sent to new location. They also happen to do building and medical and crap. But there will be a couple of people here. I've just got to find them. It's fine, Trudeau. Go for it. Let's see, what else? There's Viper. Is it Viper or is it Vulture? Let's find out. It's Vulture I'm looking for then. Pretty sure somebody else can do it too. Can't Tails do trading? No. I'm guessing that they're just in hospital. That's the case. Alright, yeah, no, I can't spot anybody specific that I know of that does the good trading. So, what have you got? I need somebody that can do talking. You do talking on a skill of like that. Wait, that's handling. I want wardening. My brain, I swear. It's like all over the damn shop today. Labia is hurt, so she can't do it. I did think Augury could do it, but somebody else should be able to do it to a higher level. Why inside? Why inside, people? Gotta make a mess. Fucking hell. So much for... I just cleaned that. Pex, mate, can you come with me? Let's go do a trade. We just cleaned that fucking room too. To make it like good. Go trade with them. And then when you're done, I want you to tell them to leave. Wherever the fuck the person does the trading. They're you. Dismiss them afterwards. No. I want you to trade. Fucking idiot. Trade with them. I want you to trade with them. And then when you're done with that, you just... There we go. Let's run to itch back where I can tell happily. No. Vikings like rolling around everywhere. I don't know who I clicked on. I guess there's metal here. I guess we found more metal. If that's the case, let me grab one of these. Honestly, the one in the center will do. Yeah, it is more metal. This isn't going to connect to anything, I don't think. We're lucky enough to connect the ones we've got there to it, so we'll see. And Trudeau's having the fire starting thing, which mate made a mess. Hey, Belle, can I get you to clean this place? Because yeah, it's a mess. I also wanted to have a look at, there is a type of bench that I don't usually make. It's multi-analyzer thing. Increased research speed when placed near high-tech research bench. I thought so. I got rid of it because I don't need to do any kind of like research. Hey Andreas, welcome in. There's so many people. Yeah, it's a few. It's a handful. Yeah, no, I got rid of the fucking multi-analyzer because I wasn't doing any more research, but I forgot that it helps these fucking things work faster. Let me throw one of those in the room. I'm sure that that's what they are. I don't know if we can fit it. It fits there. I don't know if that's going to work for it. I'll pop it in there anyway. Because it should work with them. Alright, trader. What are you up to, Andres? I don't need goats. I could take them for meat, but we only have 11 silver available because most of it's packed. I don't want to... Well, if you've got components, I could do with them. And medical. I do have a shit ton of plasteel, so like if you're... I don't really want to sell that, but if you're interested... Boxer and Liberty, Depth Study... I would like to buy some books eventually. The animes helps fabricator. I don't know. I think it's supposed to be like the research bench. I just didn't read what the bench I put it next to was. I was about to. And then we had the trader pop up. So I didn't get to like clarify that. So I will in a sec. I thought maybe it was the thing to help that. But I'm guessing it's not. We do have a couple of statues I can get rid of. I don't want to sell the gold. Because we got the gold for... thing. Is that red here? Actually, it's on newborns. Was I insulting somebody? Because like, you mean like when I told Prex to go do the trade and then he like didn't, was just like gonna dismiss it? That's more of a, probably like a click issue more than anything. Yeah. Like snuggling before flushes. No. I don't think I have anything else to trade except for plasteel. And I am pulling up more plasteel. I don't want to get rid of more animals. And they don't want none of this stuff. I could take the TV for the new location, but there's a fair chance they're just going to destroy that. I could also sell them the thrombo horn. It is a good weapon, though. Usually I just sell that. Versus most markets, 2 trophy as well as deadly melee weapon. It is a good deadly melee weapon. But we don't have free roaming cash at the moment. It's mostly tied up in a transport pod. So that, and I guess we can give them some of the fuck ton of plasteel that we have. How much plasteel do you guys need for this trade? 100 is a little bit too much, but that would also give us silver, so fine, we'll go with that. Alright. You called him a fucking idiot. You usually use some Australian phrases. I mean, usually I'm relatively good with my colonists because, like, they don't do something stupid. Mostly. Most of the time, my colonists are normally doing something, like, pretty useful. Right? And I don't usually have to, like, call them out on their stupidity and stuff. But every so often, very rarely, they do something really dumb. And I will call them stupid for it. It's just not very common. To catch it, though, to catch me saying it, it's pretty fucking rare. How do you keep one mental break from spiraling your entire colony into chaos with the snoop horns? Well, we just had about 6 to 8 different mental breaks since I started about, I don't know, over half an hour ago. So, yeah, everybody's doing pretty good now. Typically speaking, I have a massive happy rec room that they get to play in once a day all together and shit. Keep that shit clean, we're good. Hey, whatever, welcome in. Try not to give them food poisoning, but that is just the way of my colonies. So try to keep here good. They have TVs and shit that they can watch when they eat and stuff. That makes them happier. Everybody has their own personal bedroom, double bed. So anybody that's got a partner sleeps with their partner and stuff. And it's not the worst. Most of these are excellent or above. Unless they destroy them, then they get worse. Anybody that wants like an impressive bedroom gets statues and stuff, so it makes them better. Most people, there's only 56 people that still have tattered apparel, and it's mostly probably the parkas from last winter, I would say, or the ratted pants and stuff that they just won't change over until it wears off them and stuff. That makes them pretty happy. I also have like a fleet of cats that are doing nuzzling throughout the base. That also helps. Yeah, normally speaking, I would have like, you know, the psychic popper thing, make them happy, but I'm fresh out of those. So we have emanators. Oh, for fuck's sake, we were in the middle of cleaning that. Skizzer, do you mind? Keep working on that. Trudeau, can you leave this room, please? Because you're just making a really big mess, mate. Look at Val. Val's over here still trying to clean this. Poor fucker. Actually, you know what? You get to go have a rest, mate. Coyote, come back here. I want this guy. Yeah, leave the room. Keep walking, mate. Just don't take a turn. Don't stop. Don't set the wall on fire. You good, Phoenix? Why did you sneeze in that bed? Okay, Phoenix just sneezed in Azula's like donut. Phoenix is my cat friend, but doesn't know. So is Azula. As I did my chores mostly, just got to do one more thing. I got to wait for the machine to finish. Oh yeah, nice. That sounds like a productive ass day. Yeah, no, most of the time it's just they get beds, sleep helps them. They have recreation. Recreation is nice. They got animals to nuzzle them. We try to keep the hospitals clean so that they can get healed, and yeah, they're otherwise mostly good. Like even these guys over here, like some of them are really pissed off that they're outdoors because we're still making the beds at the moment, still working on that, but they're not that shitty. Even the prisoners are kind of okay. Let's just do a quick double check on how the prisoners are going. They're almost recruitable. You're not. Dark Eye is almost recruitable. He will be soon. And we also set up a hospital over here. They destroyed the majority of my actual proper like masterwork and legendary hospital beds I sent over. I'm pretty sure I sent 6 and we have 3. And they were partially destroyed. So that's what they've been destroying over here when they're tantruming. But it's better that than, I don't know, an entire stack of like food or meat or whatever. Like, this is just temporary for the moment. Until we can actually put some stuff around. That reminds me of the bench. Hold on. I got a bit distracted again. What about making your own game? Not really. Like, there's a yes and a no to that. Is when I was younger, I did make an exercise game that kind of like levels you up. It's all written and stuff. It's an exercise game to kind of like increase your desire to do like exercise and crap. But yeah, no, I never really like proceeded with it and stuff. And I never had like any intention to like make it into like a virtual game or anything like that. It was more of like just for people that really liked exercising and stuff. You know, you could do like a certain amount of exercise per day and stuff like that, and it would count towards a certain level of XP, and that way you could kind of like keep an idea on what level you were up to and stuff like that based on all that and how much to level up to next. And yeah, it was during my like bodybuilding time when like my brain was just exercise heavy, and I'm like, I just wanted one more incentive to exercise. I could. Red fox in animal pen. Hold on. Let's get rid of you. I'll hunt you. And I don't want to touch the megasofts yet. We do want to hunt the other animals and get those peeled up if I can. ASAP. Preferably. Difficulty is this. How do you manage raids? So many questions. Okay, well, we just had a raid literally last week. We're still cleaning that up. We had like 39 mechs. I guess there's none still out and about. I guess we've cleaned all that up. But yeah, this is kind of the aftermath. You can kind of see we had 2 people die, and everybody's like having a tantrum about that one specific guy, Don, that they're all friends with. So I have turrets specifically. Hold on, if it lets me click on it. Some of my turrets won't be here at the moment because they were blown up. Like the ones up along here are kind of gone. But I have turrets, basically. So we have a shit ton on the back end to try to prevent raids back here because we can't fight back here. It's too narrow. But yeah. We just have like a few hundred turrets and shit. And majorly people and animals. Although we did lose a few panthers and we lost a few thrumbos, which are now in meat production instead. So we have some more meat floating around. Plus all of our cows hit adulthood. So we just culled a few 100 odd cows. So that was great. We got some meat finally. Got like 3,500 beef still. Must still be culling them. So that's fine. But yeah, pretty much almost everybody has a gun or a sword, or at worst they have like a pillar, which is like a little spear looking thing, this thing. So they can at least like kind of throw it. I had to make a bunch of those at one point because I just had too many people to make the metal for the swords at the time, and I just needed some people to increase our number of like long range and whatnot. So why is this one down? I guess we just don't have enough power at the moment. With the solar that's been broken up the top here at the moment, we don't have enough power to run it. That's fine. We'll get those built back up soon. I don't know about these. I might get rid of those, maybe. We're disassembling this place anyway. You know. It runs the shadow side. Lays down wacky terribly. No. This is Phoebe Chillax. Colony builder, I think. Whatever it is. How do I check that? View scenario, maybe. Crash landed. Started with 21 people using Prepare Carefully to bring in everybody. They actually say what? It's under storyteller settings. Yeah, community builder. That's what we're on. Chicken's going berserk. Come here, mate. Oh, you're one of my prisoners. Well, don't beat up Darkeye. We're about to get him. But you, Franklin's a pacifist. Hold on, Lincoln, mate. Can I just grab you as well? Might get to him a bit faster too. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. Generally speaking, whenever we have like tantrums and shit like that, like this, we have a save just before we start the fight. And then if somebody dies, we roll back and try again. And generally, most cases, I try to come out of it with the least amount of casualties. like with the battle last week. I played that through a couple of times. We spent like 2 hours running that and that raid. And yeah, we got 2 deaths.